What up, Dokkaners? The Giga Rad himself is set to drop on global later on tonight. In today's video, we're going to be discussing when exactly the banner will be dropping so that you can jump onto my live stream, maybe someone else's live stream, and you can make fun of them as they summon on the banner while you sit back and relax, and hopefully not. Let's just jump in. We're going to quickly just breeze through what exactly they do. For those of you who don't know, Raditz is the next Dokkan Festival unit to be dropping on global. He is a Saiyan Saga Pure Saiyan's lead at 170%, with an extra 30% going to those who are also in the Space Traveling Warriors category. This does not cover a whole lot of units in terms of Pure Saiyans at 200%. So while the opportunity is there to run a potential 200% Pure Saiyans team, there are not too many options. So if you're looking for that, you're going to have to look elsewhere. Looking at the passive, attack and defense plus 150. Actually, wait, hang on. Let's start with the super attack. Super attack greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes supreme damage to all enemies. So he is an AoE unit. Attack and defense plus 150, plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% when performing a super attack if facing only one enemy, and if that enemy's HP is 50% or less when the character performs a super attack. Plus an additional attack plus 100% and high chance of performing a critical hit. Performs a critical hit within the same turn after receiving an attack, plus defense plus 150 when facing 2 or more enemies. So as you can see, this guy's built for fighting multiple opponents. Key plus 2 for the rest of the battle after delivering a final blow. For the active skill, you can use that when facing only one enemy after the character receives an attack 3 or more times in battle. Greatly raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage, and stun. So this is a great way to sort of like finish the deal, like finish the job. You're facing against somebody, you've got them down to just one guy left, you focus in on that one unit and then stun him. So this is actually a nice way, again, on Super Battle Road. That's pretty much it. So the unit overall, not too thrilled about the design, not a fan about the fact that a Dokkan Festival greatly raised attack and defense for one turn and then also causes supreme. I don't understand why this is a thing. Like if this unit had the Raditz sort of stat line going on, I would understand because of the immense stats. You're kind of losing it in terms of the actual effectiveness on the attacks. That makes more sense. But since this unit is just generally weaker than what you're about to see with the Nappa, I don't understand why this unit is built like this. So in my opinion, not too thrilled about the design, but I'm still going to be summoning because, you know, I got to make some content on the unit. So I'll be doing that. I will be going live later on tonight to summon on the banner. If you guys want to watch and make fun of the fact that I'm summoning and you aren't, feel free. I'll be going live as soon as the banner goes up. Actually, I'll be going live about an hour or so before. So that's it for the Raditz. Let's take a look at the Nappa. Nappa is somehow insanely good. If anything, Nappa is better than the Raditz. Saiyan Saga sub lead 130%, attack plus 178, raises defense, brace yourselves, by up to 780%. No, that is not a typo. The more HP remaining, the greater the stat boost. That is in fact correct. Attack plus 70% on top of that when facing only one enemy. Saiyan Saga category allies key plus 2, attack and defense plus 30%, plus an additional attack plus 7% and defense plus 8% for Saiyan Saga category allies per existing superclass enemy, meaning when you're facing more enemies at once, you get a higher support stat with this unit's passive. Insanely good. Insanely good. They're trying to make Saiyan Saga relevant, but unfortunately, this ain't it. So I think this is a big miss for the Saiyan Saga category, but alas, we do get Nappa, which is a big deal. But eventually you'll get him on your regular summons. Active skill. This dude's got an active skill. He is a regular banner unit and he's got an active skill. Can be activated when facing 3 or more enemies or when the character receives an attack 6 or more times in battle. Causes ultimate damage, lowers attack by 31%, lowers defense by 81%, and seals super attacks for one turn. Again, he's kind of catered towards the Super Battle Road scene, but he also possesses the ability that is similar to combining like Baba, the Baba item, and the Nurse Chi-Chi item all at the same time. It's actually kind of crazy. Then for the super attack, greatly raises defense for one turn, causes supreme damage. Dude, imagine greatly raising defense for one turn when your defense is 780%. Just think about that. So this guy is clearly the better unit. It's just so surprising. Now let's take a look at when these units are going to be dropping. Well, shout out to the Dokkan Wiki. This literally tells you when it's going to be dropping. So literally this video had answered itself at the start of the video because it showed right there, August 8th, 11:30 p.m. PDT. That is when it's going to be dropping for me. According to DokkanInfo.com, 6:30 a.m. August 9th at UTC GMT, which is basically like the average time that people generally go by, which is Greenwich Mean Time. So what time does that mean for you? We are going to be going through some time zones and I'm going to do my best to cover the time zones, not necessarily all the countries. So even if I don't list your country, the time zone might end up being exactly as yours. But if you want to find out for yourself, because I didn't tell it, then feel free to check out dateful.com. I will link this in the description or in the pinned comment so that you guys can try it out yourselves. Again, I don't see a reason why I have to do this, but you know what? People enjoy it, so let's just do it. So 11:30 p.m. Los Angeles for me. So that's later on tonight. I will be going live on the channel about an hour before. So with that in mind, what time does that mean for Hawaii? That will be 8:30 p.m. August 8th, 2022. Let's see. If you live in Arkansas in the US, it will be 1:30 a.m. August 9th, 2022. If you live in Florida, that sounds weird. It will be 2:30 a.m. August 9th, 2022. If you live in Sao Paulo, Brazil, it will be 3:30 a.m. August 9th, 2022. If you live in Toronto, by my boy Tiger, then it will be 2:30 a.m. August 9th, 2022. Now let's move over to the other side of the pond, over to Iceland. It will be 6:30 a.m. August 9th, 2022. If you live in Portugal, then it will be 7:30 a.m. August 9th, 2022. Let's go. I'm getting these time zones, baby. Okay. If you live in Spain, then it will be 8:30 a.m. August 9th, 2022. Let's go. If you live in Germany, it'll be 8:30 a.m. August 9th, 2022. I was hoping for 9:30. What's a country next to that? Hold on. We got Spain over here. If you live in Greece, it'll be 9:30 a.m. August 9th, 2022. Let's go. Okay. If you live in Egypt, dang it, it'll be 8:30 a.m. I was going the wrong way. Okay, so let's go this way. Saudi. Okay. So if you live in Saudi, I don't know how to spell Saudi Arabia, it'll be 9:30. Dang it. 9:30 a.m. August 9th, 2022. Okay, let's move over to the Middle East a little bit more. How about Pakistan? If you live in Pakistan, it'll be 11:30 a.m. August 9th, 2022. If you live in India, it'll be 12 p.m. If you live in Russia, then it'll be 9:30 a.m. Dang it, Russia's a massive place. Staraya Russa, Russia. It'll be 9:30 a.m. Dang it. All right, if you live in Hong Kong, it will be 2:30 p.m. August 9th, 2022. I just skipped a giant portion. Okay. How about Bhutan? I don't think I've ever covered Bhutan. 12:30 p.m. August 9th, 2022. If you live in Indonesia, it'll be 1:30 p.m. August 9th, 2022. If you live in Japan, it'll be 3:30 p.m. August 9th, 2022. If you live in South Africa, it'll be 8:30. Dang it. Okay. And if you live in Australia, in Melbourne, it'll be 4:30 p.m. August 9th, 2022. If you live in New Zealand, I never do them both at the same time. It'll be 6:30 p.m. in New Zealand, August 9th, 2022. And the last place we'll cover is Alaska. It will be 10:30 p.m. August 8th, 2022, when the Raditz banner descends upon global. Should you summon? Now, regardless of how you feel about the Giga Rad himself, calm down, LeBron, relax. Regardless of how you feel, we need to just simply discuss, once again, why it is a bad idea to summon on Raditz. We're not even going to talk about what he can do or what he cannot do. We're not going to be making fun, none of that stuff. I'm just being real with you guys. Whether or not Raditz is good, there is an even bigger, better banner that's going to be dropping later on this month. And this is where your goal should be, to save your stones. As you just saw in my last video, you can earn around 500 stones in these next two celebrations, Part EX and the Raditz Dokkan Festival. Don't use those stones and waste it on the previous celebration. Instead, save it for the worldwide download. The worldwide download will have discounts, will have tickets, and actually, I don't remember exactly what type of tickets, but it will have discounts, it will have hype summons, and it will have a ton of value, and it will have units that are very, very good, comparable to the 7-year anniversary LRs. So while Raditz may be here and now, the worldwide download is going to be coming up, and that is much, much better. Whatever it ends up being, it will still be hype. So make sure to save for this. After that, keep in mind, we've got a whole bunch of other stuff that are coming down the pipeline. We've got the autumn celebration. This one you could probably skip. We've also got the thank you celebration. This one, it's hard to say skip. I didn't mention this before. This one you should be able to skip, but it's also hard to skip because when they do come back during the Christmas banner, it is going to be in a featured list with a bunch of other LR or a bunch of other units. So it might be hard to actually pull them. So there are so many other reasons to have stones that spending it on Raditz would be the worst thing you could possibly do, because looking at everything coming up, heroes, whatever the pre-Christmas celebration ends up being, Christmas itself, New Year's, there's so many other banners that are just better than Raditz that it is just not worth it. So regardless of how you feel about the meme or whatnot, Raditz is simply just not a financially sound decision right now. But of course, it is ultimately your decision. I'm just giving you my own thoughts and opinions. With that said, I will take my leave. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments. Do these LeBron crying faces crack you up as much as it cracks me up? I'm a Lakers fan, and every time LeBron cries about something, it just makes me laugh. No, let me know in the comments. Are you guys going to be summoning for Raditz, or are you going to be saving for the upcoming worldwide, or is there something else that is on your mind even more? Perhaps heroes? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let you know you're going to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.